Should we allow more refugees into the UK than we can cope with?
The short answer is no to instability in refugees and migrants. And unfortunately, we know that only 1 in 5 people are being processed properly. And we know that Islamic State is infiltrating some of the people who are coming across on the boats. Absolutely not.
So your view is 20,000, that's it?
You must take more refugees. We're being blackmailed by the EU once again.
Yanis Varoufakis.
Well, let me begin by saying that the answer to the question is exactly. We are all Africans, actually, who came to the... But the notion that at the time...
Well, let's leave it. If it's an irrelevance, leave it. Is 20,000 the right figure? We'll talk about whether it's possible to do that. The woman up there at the back, please.
Why?
I think you make an absolutely vital point. And with their 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old children, and cross dangerous from Belgium. And they all went back.
And I'll come back to you. Yes.
But when they're to, you know, other...
Because they'll be safe.
Soft.
That after the Iron Curtain collapsed, a country of 10 million people took in 1.5 million people. Yep. So...
Jacqueline asked, should we allow more refugees to come than we can cope with? That the answer is clearly no, but the question is how many can we cope with? I didn't interrupt you. The key issue here is, there was a quote from the European Council President, Donald Tusk, who said...
A member of the audience, you up there, sir, in the third row. How would you solve the conflict in Syria?
Not a lot.
The woman up there at the right.
Well, the UK is probably one of the most densely populated countries in the whole of the EU, and more heavily populated than France. I think probably not quite twice, but...
All right. And you, sir? The spectacles? No? You don't want to speak? I'll come to you in the second row here, and I'll go back to the panel. Yes, you.
I'd just like to... we force such desperate people to go to places where they're going to be victimised, they're going to be put in places they don't want to be in, where people don't want them. Why don't we take them somewhere here?
Reply to him.
Well, actually, I think you might think that, but every poll that...
Then move on, because we've had a quarter of the programme, and we've got many more questions.
It's a huge problem.
Well, we won't solve it in one edition of Question Time, I can tell you.
So...
Yes. Exactly. Okay, right, I'm going to stop you. All right. We're going to move... All right, Suzanne, you've had your say. You've had your say. We're going to move on.
I really think we've generated more heat than light.